Hi English 101 students, welcome to week 16. This week we're going to review some of the expectations for your final paper, your final presentation, and you also will be submitting a rough draft for your final paper, and I will try to get that back to you with comments by the end of the week, by the weekend, okay? Now keep in mind, I want your paper to be specific and something that's important to you. For example, say you want to build a community garden in your city. That's something you could solve in a 5-page paper. Another example, say you wanted to put a walking trail in at a local park. That's something you could solve in a 5-page paper. Now compare that to like gun violence in New York State. Do you honestly think you could solve gun violence in New York State in a 5-page paper? If you could, you'd be the Attorney General for New York State. In other words, it's not possible. Okay? There have been books written on this problem. You can't solve it in 5 pages. But let's look at the walking trail, for example. I'm going to put it at, Boulevard Park. It's going, part 1. Part 2, I'm going to work with the Department of Public Works and the Parks Department. Number 3, I'm going to work with volunteers. Number 4, I'm going to hire a trail building company. This is the trail building company I plan to hire. Number 5, it's going to be made of this kind of material. You see how I'm breaking it down into smaller parts? It makes it so much more manageable, and your paper gets that much longer and that much better in detail. The more specific your paper is, the better it will be for breaking down that final solution, okay? So for Monday, again, expectations for final essay, expectations for the presentation, and I also provide a video lecture on a sample student essay. Watch these video lectures just to reiterate what I'm trying to teach you for the final paper. On Wednesday, you'll have the rough draft. Just submit what you can. It does not need to be complete. First paragraph, fine. A couple pages, great. I'll get you some feedback and see where you're going. Even if you just have an outline, give me something so I can see what you're writing your paper on, okay? I'll get that feedback to you by the end of the week. As always, I'll have office hours this week on Wednesday from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. See you there. Take care.